Welcome to our Youth Monday video. My name is Gabriel Lopez. I'm a co-regional representative for the Southeast Youth of Unity, and I'm here to talk about my take on some current events that caused a major impact on the Black Lives Matter movement. As Sidney J. Harris once said, "History repeats itself, but in such cunning disguise that we never detect the resemblance until the damage is done." To me, George Floyd's death symbolizes a modern-day crucifixion of Christ. He was unarmed, didn't resist arrest, didn't physically fight back. There were witnesses, and it has united people from all around the world who serve the purpose of co-creating change for the better. George Floyd was not the first person to suffer from fatal police brutality, and he might not be the last. Just like Christ was not the first nor the last person to ever be crucified. Let us remember that when Jesus was on the cross, he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And the act of forgiveness is impossible without the presence of gratitude. Though I certainly don't agree with their actions, I'm grateful for those policemen, because whether they realize it or not, they co-created a major spark in this revolution by bringing such injustice and corruption to light for the entire world to see. In times of conflict, I think it's important to stick to your beliefs and your principles in order to maintain balance and inner peace. I believe that through the law of attraction, we create the reality in our lives. The same principle applies to death. I'm not saying that George Floyd explicitly asked to be murdered, but what I'm saying is that at a metaphysical level, he and all of those who have suffered a death like his made a sacrifice to help raise awareness that our nation has lots of work to do. And their spirit lives on through those who choose to be their disciples. You have that choice too. The path to improvement is never a straight line. Oftentimes things actually get worse before they can get better. Think about most pregnancies. Within those 9 months, mothers experience morning sickness, backaches, swollen feet, and more. In moments before the baby is born, her pain reaches its peak. Before she can finally feel relief, the pain gets worse. The same principle can apply to us in some way, shape, or form. Trust that things will get better. If we can all paint that picture in our head, we'll all be one step closer to attracting the manifestation of our desire for change, peace, justice, and equality. Black Lives Matter.
Hello everybody, I'm Lauren Garcia. I am the youth leader at Unity Church of the Triangle, and today I was asked to kind of give my 2 cents on what is going on with the Black Lives Matter movements and the impact that George Floyd's death has left in the world and in the United States. At least for me at the beginning, when I heard of his death, along with Ahmaud Arbery's and Breonna Taylor's and other people, other African Americans who have been victims of a hate crime and racism in our country, I felt very angry and disgusted and frustrated that this is something that is still happening. It's so unfair, so unfair. It got to a point where hating and being angry wasn't getting me anywhere. So I remembered my unity principles, and that is to hold everybody in divine light and understand everybody. And it was really hard because it's so easy to hate, but you have to come from a place of understanding and seeing the divine light within everybody, which is something that Unity has taught me. Along with that, I wanted to feel like I was making an impact, and I have been educating myself on the Black community in our country currently and ever since the beginning of American history, and I encourage everybody else to do the same. Sign petitions, read articles, watch movies, and become educated. Be an ally to the Black community if you're a non-person of color. It's so important that we stand together. Unity, it's in the name. We all need to stand united. So I encourage all of you to be educated, have faith that this needs to happen in order for us to get to a greater good. And I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week.